65. Learn English with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Present time is when you see them getting marriage counseling. Then the occasion of them having dinner together is sometime before this counseling. Lastly, we also get a peek into the time when they met 5 or 6 years ago. Them being perfectly happy and one being totally miserable, or at this point, the Smiths are going through a rough patch to the point where they are barely on speaking terms. In order to fix this, they are getting counseling. Back to the status of their relationship at this moment, I said that they are going through a rough patch. This rough patch means that they are experiencing big problems. Lastly, if your issues with a person have escalated to the point where you two aren't talking to each other, you will say you are not on speaking terms with that person. Similarly, if you are not on good terms with someone, maybe you fell out with that person, which means you had an argument for a fight, and now you don't have a good relationship with them. Two dodging bullets. To dodge means to move quickly to avoid someone or something. In this classic macho sequence, Neo is dodging bullets, and here the boxers is dodging punches. In a figurative sense, we say we've dodged a bullet when we've avoided a problem. Jane and John are assassins by profession. Although at this point in the movie, they don't know their true identity. They're both having some trouble with the police in Colombia, so they're literally dodging bullets. In the next sequence, when they're having dinner, they begin having reasons to suspect what they each living do for a living. Sweetheart, will you pass the song? It's in the middle of the table. Not many learners use will how he used it here. Will, while will is obviously frequently used to make future sentences, here it is used to ask someone to do something. I mean, it's not like I lied to him on anything. Perfect timing. Shall we? Yes. We often say shall we to mean are we now ready to do what we are here for? In this case, Jane asks this question in connection with their plans of having dinner. A common way to respond when someone says shall we is yes, we shall, or even more simply, let's. I thought you only brought this out for special occasions. Is that right? Yeah. Double booking with another firm. When Jane tells John about the latest news about her job, he replies, is that right? This is a common thing to say when you react with mild surprise about what someone is telling you. Double booking is an instance in which a company accidentally reserves something, for example, a room or a plane seat, to two different customers. Well, I hope everything was out okay. Or the humor of life or pure joy of life. You can absolutely madly love the same person you want to kill. This is a good sentence that you can use to practice pronunciation. I never assume we'd actually do it. First, try saying I never assume, making a link here. I never assume. I never assume. This is I never assume. I never assumed. Then remember the ed here sounds like just like a the, assumed. Maybe the most challenging part is here at the connection of these two words. We'd actually. Say it like we'd actually. If you can say that with relative ease, try saying the whole sentence. The first part is said when I was writing it. I'm blowing you a kiss. We can illustrate this action with an image. You know how to blow a kiss? You can experiment and play, and it's oddly a safe environment then. And said I've ever been before. So we let loose. What they mean by this is that they can be themselves, feel more comfortable, or can do things in the way they want to. It's a buzz of figuring out those things that get in the way of really love someone. A lot of it, some of it is wanting someone so much that you focus too much on losing it. First, look, lots of it sounds like lot of it was linked to another, and this T gets reduced into flappy. Loved it. Also notice how he says wanting as wanting. This is a common occurrence when a T sound is after an N. However, now you can also choose to fully the T here. I'm so happy that he was willing to try this with me. Absolutely challenging. One of the most challenging things I've ever taken. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. He practices swallows the I going from listen to I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kill her, but likewise. When we say likewise to reply to what someone just said, we mean me too. Couldn't take a shot. Considering the background that Brad and Angelina's characters here, when they talk about taking a shot, they probably don't mean it in a figurative sense. Literally, if you take a shot, you shoot a weapon. Figuratively, this means to take an opportunity to do something. Sometimes you have to battle through. As a verb, to battle often means to try very hard to solve a problem or to succeed. Or we redid the house, but you can handle it together. I'm leaving room for the unknown. By leaving room for the unknown, he's essentially saying that he's being reserved, or that he unwilling to say confidently they never have issues again. Okay, that's it.